Morning all, I'm Johnny B and welcome to Sunny Coast Celtic episode 75. Hope you're all going well and ready for the game tomorrow night. Should be a cracker. Hopefully Celtic turn up and we just get a nice 2 or 3-0 victory. It'd be magic to save any stress or anything like that. I've heard a few other podcasts saying does it really matter if we qualify, if we don't, but you know what, see when you get into the next stages, anything can happen. You can have a couple of good games and all of a sudden you're into the last 8, the last 4, whatever. So never say never. I don't know that we ever will. We could get through tomorrow night, but when you get into the next stage, you're going to get a decent side, and we're going to struggle if we don't have any other players, because I'm not sure how it goes. Like, can Big TC and Arajo play if we get into the next stage, or are they're not registered for the whole season? So I've not done my homework on that, so I'm not 100% sure. But if they're not being able to be included if we get into the next stage, then I think we're in a bit of trouble, because all we've got to do is go with the players that we've got just now, and I don't think they're going to be good enough to win any trophy in even the Conference League or anything. We're just not good enough. We're struggling in the league, never mind struggling in the cup. So I don't know what to do. I'm kind of damned if we do one and damned if we don't. If we don't win tomorrow night, we get knocked out. It's not the end of the world for me. It means we can concentrate on the league and the Scottish Cup. If we get through and we've got harder games and we get mere injuries, which knocks us back a couple of positions in the league, it's kind of one of the ones where I really don't know. You want to win every game, so I want to win. But in the same time, if we get beat, it's not going to be the end of the world for me. So I don't know what you think. What I do think is the board have fucked this up big style, and I don't think it can get any worse than this. And people are saying get rid of them and we need to start, and it's going to take us 2 years to build or 3 years to build. No, I don't think it will. If we get a decent manager in there at the end of this season, for the start of next season, with a good pre-season under his belt and a good summer window, then it's not going to take us a long time to build. We'll hit the ground running, especially in Scotland. We'll win the league. So all you have to do is build on what we've got to do. Get rid of a few players, yeah, and bring a few in, yeah. It's not a whole massive clean out. We've got to clean some out, but not massively, because there's some decent players in there that will sort of carry us forward a little bit. But we do need a bit of youth. We need a couple of leaders in there. We've got no leaders. So, and after that, when the board go on, it means we've got a whole new board in. They've got a different way of thinking. So we might go forward even quicker than we think. But remember, we're not in the Premiership in England. We're in Scotland. There's only another one team in Scotland that you really need to try and be above, and that isn't hard at this moment in time, even though we're behind them in the moment. But you know where I'm coming from. So it's not that hard. It's just Europe we're going to struggle. That will take us 2, 3 or 4 seasons to get a good manager in and a good team together to compete in Europe, even to get to the Champions League itself. Never mind the group stages. That's our goal for the next 3 or 4 years. But this year, I think our goal is just to win that league. And I think we can win the league with another couple of players in before the window shuts, but it's coming real close, and we need to just, it doesn't matter who it is, get some more loan players in. Just go and get some more, just to build up the squad and build up the competition. That's all we need. So anyway, let's go on to the game against Utrecht. I think there'll be a good crowd there, and I think we will get a good positive result, and I think we need it to carry us forward to the weekend against Falkirk as well. So I'm going to have a crack at the team for tomorrow night's game. So I'm going to say Casper will be in goals. He's done nothing wrong. He's actually kept us in games with a couple of great saves when Trusty stuffed it up, and he's went down and saved it, and then another couple of reflex saves near the end. So I think he's the man that's going to start in goals. I can't see it any other way, and I'm happy with that. At right back, I think it'll be Colby Donovan. He's played well and all. When we played the last game in Europe against Bologna, he done well. So Yeah, I think the young man will start there, right back. And then you'll have Trusty and Scales in the middle, which they're always... When we're playing against better sides and Trusty's no get time to make up his mind, he seems to play better. It's when he's fluffing about and he's got too much time, he seems to make mistakes. And Big Scales, he just comes in there with last-ditch tackles and he always puts himself about and wins a load of headers. So that'll be your back two. And then I'm hoping that Kieran Tierney's fit. I know he's training. Is he fit? He could probably last 50, 60 minutes. By that time, if we're 2 up, we can afford to take him off and move Scales earlier. If Kieran Tierney doesn't play, I think he's going to have to move Scales to left back, and then he'll either put Welsh or who else will he put in there? So it'll be Trusty or Welsh, Dane Murray maybe. It depends. One of the two, Welsh or Murray, will go straight in, and Scales will go left back. But I think it'll be the first one I said. I think Tierney will be fit, and it'll be the two boys in the middle, Trusty and Scales, and Colby Donovan left, right back. I think in the midfield it'll definitely be Calmac. He'll be in the middle holding everything together again. He never played great against Hearts, he never really done anything, so we just got to hope he has a better game. Maybe he was tired, came back to Bologna. He's played so many minutes, and that's why when we played Auchinleck I thought they would have given him a rest. I think they should have, just to get their legs going again. Anyway, he'll be in the team. I also believe it'll be Engels and Nygren. Nygren didn't play great, neither did Engels. They got a wee bit bullied in that midfield, even though Hearts they never had their normal midfield, but we still kind of got bullied a wee bit. That's how Hearts play. They hustle you and bustle you and just hit long balls and get on and top of you, and we don't have the kind of players like that. But I think he'll stick with Engels, and I think he'll stick with Nygren, because Nygren, he just gets you goals. And if he gets one goal tomorrow night, that's paved his way already for his place in the side. So midfield just need to toughen up a wee bit, hold the positions, but going forward we need to be clinical in that box. So that's our middle. Up front, it'll be, I don't think he's got any choice. I think it'll be Tenekti on the left, it'll be Yang on the right, and it'll be Dyson Maeda through the middle. Kelechi and Nachos, he's getting fitter. If he's fit, then I'd stick him on the bench anyway and see how the game goes, because you can always bring him on and put Maeda out in one of the wings, whatever winger's no pulling their weight, you can switch him with that. And if the two wingers are going great but Maeda's no finishing, then get Maeda off and get Kelechi on, and let's see what we can do. So it's a pretty big TC can't play, because this could have been a good game for him to maybe get his first goal at Parkhead. So that's where I think it will happen tonight. I think we've got to use the two wide men. I think they're the key to us winning the game, because I don't think it's through the middle. Maeda's not going to hold the ball up, nor that and he'll trip out. We just got to get the ball, and that's why I think the goals are going to come from midfield. I don't know that they'll come from up front. Who's the first scorer going to be? I think it's going to be Benji. I think he'll score the first goal. What do I think the score will be? I think the score will be 3-1 Celtic. So let's hope for that. Let's hope for a good draw if we get through, and then we'll get back to you on the weekend for the Falkirk game. So anyway, enjoy the game. I hope it's good for us. I hope it's good for all of you, and hail, hail.